Let's go.
Hey, how's everyone going? It's Ninja Reviewer. Time to do One Punch Man episode 4 review. Or, I should say actually, One Punch! So getting on to this actual episode, oh my god. Okay, I think this is easily going to be anime for the year for me. I really think it is, because, once again, we also got introduced to a new character in this episode named Sonic. No, not the Sonic. Not Sonic the Hedgehog. Gotta go fast. Not that's. Although, he does have the same kind of... Well, I don't know. I think he has the same speed level as the actual Sonic the Hedgehog from the video games. But I think even way faster, because... Oh my god, did you see the speed on that ninja? Yo, that was ridiculous. Like, the way he just moves, like, it's not even normal velocity speed. It just, although he didn't really win against Hammerhead, which is the main villain dude that we actually got in this episode. Yeah, Hammerhead's pretty much this, dude of, bald gangs, and they say they don't want to work or do anything. They don't want to get on, employment or anything like that. They're the kind of rebel group who just wants to get everything in life for free. They don't really care about rules. They don't really care about, paying for stuff like for food and accessories. They want to get it all for free. Why do they have to live in this country and pay for it? So that's pretty much this whole gang right here. And it's funny how Saitama gets involved in it, is because technically the gang is entirely bald, and it says, if you see any bald man, look out for suspiciousness. And it's oh man, these dudes trying to copy off my style, what the hell? And then they're all gonna think I'm a terrorist or something. So he just goes out there because he's pissed because they took his style, and he just goes there just to go fuck up Hammerhead's location and their gang to find them. But meanwhile, we got this other hero. We got this one dude that was gonna take them out earlier named Bicycle Man. What the fuck? This dude sucks anus. Literally. This dude, if you thought Mr. Satan from Dragon Ball was, weak, the ponage he got from Cell, this is beyond worse, because this dude was just on the ground. His head was bleeding internally. He fell off his bike. It's who the fuck is this mofo? No one cares for this dude. This guy sucks. So apparently, but it's so stupid at the end how he took all the credit. Reminiscing to Dragon Ball, how Mr. Satan usually takes the credit from saving the planet and stuff like that, even though he doesn't deserve the credit because he didn't do shit, instead of him just gloating. So, but at least the difference is Bicycle Man, he kind of says wait, I don't remember that. No, I don't think I even took. Why are you guys giving me the credit? I never took this guy out. And it's so funny because nobody knows who the hell Saitama really is. Well, that's the main focus also about this episode, but I'll get to that later a bit at the end. Meanwhile, though, we see that Genis his whole body is being repaired by his original creator, his original scientist, and he's actually going to try to work on this new mechanical machinery that's going to be close enough to the same level as Saitama. So that's going to be pretty freaking interesting. I'm actually looking forward to seeing if Genos is going to be just as strong enough with that armor. If he can be just as greatly strong as Saitama, this is going to be awesome. So that is going to be pretty cool. But meanwhile, though, we see that he's eating, I don't know. Yeah, he's eating. So, we find out that Sonic, well, I call him Sonic or Sonic, whatever. Sonic pretty much just goes up there, and then he's hey, aren't you guys the head honchos of the fucking Hammerhead? So then we see that he takes out pretty much all his assistants one go. This guy's pretty fucking fast. This guy puts any shinobi or any ninja to shame. This dude's actually really cool. So we see him, and he's taking out all these dudes, but unfortunately, the armor thing that Hammerhead got, because unfortunately, it's so funny, because when Sonic actually hit him, actually tapped him really good, he put, it was so quick he didn't have to do shit. He just put, a freaking, a kunai, in his thick skull, and literally, since his skull is so thick,
he pretty much was still able to stand up like freely, and he just like ran away. So, you know, planning his next move. So I think he could have done a lot better. Besides, I mean, I was like, wait a minute, how thick is this guy's skull? Like, fucking seriously. So we see that Saitama is there, and he finally meets up with the dude. Then he's like, you know what, like, and of course, you know, Hammerhead's gonna get outmatched. But then he powers up to just like the last episode with the Kabuto. He actually powers up himself into this one like cool spinning tire wheel machine thing, like this like move, this spinning. It's called spinning wheel something, I forget. And Saitama's like, wait a minute, this is the same move I used to use, like when you know when I was growing up. And so then he pretty much knows how to counterclockwise, like actually counter it. And then of course his fucking machine parts and everything fall apart. And he's like, you know what, just do yourself a favor, just stop being evil. And then his entire like armor and everything, he's like all completely butt ass naked. And then like he pretty much just like runs away and shit. And then Sonic's like, where the hell did Hammerhead go? And he's like, oh, I already took care of him. So then he's like, there's no way you could be this, like, you know, you can be just as strong as I am. Like, come on. So then we have our fight between Saitama and Sonic-Ku. And oh man, like this shit was actually pretty awesome. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but Sonic is getting really pissed that Saitama is deflecting all of his movement. This dude is freaking serious. Like, yo, I love Sonic. I don't know if he's better than the actual Blue Hedgehog. I think he puts the original Sonic the Hedgehog to shame. Like, literally, the velocity, speed, done. He would just outdo Sonic the Hedgehog. Although that could be a 1 minute melee thing. I would like to see, like, Sonic from One Punch Man versus the Sonic the Hedgehog, which would be kind of cool. But anyways, we see Sonic, and this dude I really like because he can actually have, like, multiple forms of his, like, ninjutsu, and he can kind of, like, get really pissed and get serious if he wants to. Like, his attacks, his fatal, like, his sword, his cuts, dude, they are fucking intense, man. I'm telling you, if he had that same strength as Saitama, oh, they would be the most unstoppable force. Like, I'm telling you, even Genos, if he gets that new machinery, that shit will be even, like, freaking off the chain. But, of course, whatchamacallit, Sonic was outmatched. And it was really funny, too, because Saitama didn't really mean to get in that position where pretty much Sonic had his legs spread right open, and Saitama's fist just sort of happens to be where his balls are. And I guess you could say Saitama really did a ball buster on fucking Sonic. And then, like, the punch was so incredibly strong, and I like the fucking thing they showed where it's like, we're having technical difficulties one moment, and I was like, oh my god, like, this dude's nuts has to be, like, in pain from that. And he still was. Like, he was still shaking like a little girl and shit. He was like, you know what, like, you know, I'm gonna try and train and get just as powerful as you are. When I meet you, I definitely will get my vengeance and stuff like that. So, that's pretty much that, and that was actually really funny. Like, he didn't even mean to, and, you know, he also told Hammerhead, I think Hammerhead is actually trying to go out right now and go get himself a job and get him employed and stuff. But speaking of that, we see at the very end that Bicycle Man sort of gets the credit for saving the entire world from fucking Hammerhead's gang of thugs, and it's like, no, and he's confused, like, what, I didn't do this. And then we find out at the very end, he calls Genos,
Brendan, what are you doing?
because even though Genos was talking to him, he's like, he says, like, I have a problem right now, and I'm not really in a good mood to be training people right now, or becoming one sensei. He's like, what's wrong? The truth of the matter is, nobody knows who I am, and that's his thing, because nobody knows who the hell Saitama is. Like, yeah, I'm the hero for fun. Like, nobody recognized me. Even whatchamacallit, even Sonic was like, who the hell is this guy? He looks like the same thugs with the bald heads of Hammerhead. And Saitama's getting pissed. He's like, come on, don't you recognize me? My slogan, I'm the hero for fun. And he's like, no, I've never heard of you. So apparently the reason why is because he didn't register himself as in this like hero academy thing. And what it is that it will qualify you to be a full licensed hero for the entirety of the city of Tokyo, Japan. So Saitama is going to have to get himself employed, but he told Genos, aren't you registered? And he's like, no, I didn't think there was really need to, but now since if that's what it takes for me to become your pupil, then fine, you know, I'll do it too. So as we can see in the next episode from what we got at the special ending, they're already at the registration thing. So that's going to be some pretty interesting shit. I definitely can't wait. I've been hearing a lot of stuff that this actually gets pretty damn good. Like, I definitely cannot wait to see it because, you know, for people who read the manga. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing how this really is. So overall, this episode was another hilarious, awesome, just it was just too good. Animation was pretty fine for the most part. I didn't see really too many problems with it or anything because, of course, Studio Madhouse makes this completely epic. I would say, yeah, this was definitely a really another great action-packed, hilarious episode of One Punch Man. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the very beginning, which was funny. I tell when Saitama wakes up and then all of a sudden it's like, I can't do no rock, paper, scissors, but fucking has a booger in their fingers or some shit like that. He's like, no, I'm up. It's like, the expressions this dude does, man, I fucking love it, man. Oh my god. Saitama's too fucking, he's crazy, man. This dude is just straight up insane, but I definitely can't wait to see where this whole thing is gonna go with the registration. That's gonna be some cool shit. So yeah, so I'm done. Definitely another really fresh, clean, awesome sauce episode of One Punch Man. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below of this episode. So yeah, that's it. Tune in next time for episode 5. I'll catch you guys next week. So this is the Ninja Reviewer signing out. Peace out. Anime manga fans, keep supporting what you read and what you watch. And One Punch! I never get tired of it. By the way, that opening, hype. I never skip that opening, because that opening is it's god tier. I love it. I do. I really, really do. So I'll catch you guys in the episode 5 next week. Bye. And sorry this review was kind of late because my schedule of work has like changed. So yeah, just keep that in mind why this review was pretty late. So anyways.